and also the support, because every single special Esmeralda is useful.
But the thing is, Cyclops, there is 3 tanks of PSG RRQ. There is 3 tanks. How are they going to play this out?
Yeah,
this is not something I see very often. Maybe they are not
Yeah.
going to put Esmeralda as the tank role. In fact, Esmeralda is going to take the time to farm as much as possible.
Yeah, let's
and
do some
build
quick
early game
intro first before we go in. For EVOS on the red side, Lapu Lapu by Soul. The JPL play Akai, Odium Bambi on Lunox, Ace Minotaur, and
Welcome to
Potato,
Mobile
the
Legends.
Potato on the right.
And on the other side, flip side, PSG RRQ. Let's take a look at their final lineup. With Lemon playing as Esmeralda. With Vin, that is playing as Kufra. I am Jago, that is in a candidate of MVP. I will tell you guys more about that later. I am Jago, that is playing as Selena. Liam, that is on Grok. And Tuturu, that is on the tank shredding machine, Carry. With the spinning light wheels, you should not underestimate Carry at all. In fact, with all 3 heroes of PSG RRQ, all 3 of them being tanks, is definitely that just probably means that they are going to play an early game aggression. We have seen early game aggression with 2 tanks, but we don't really see that often with early game 3 tanks aggression.
Yeah, that's true. A very good point. That 3 tanks from Team PSG RRQ. Wow. The first one we're gonna go in is Grok. It's so easy to play a game with Grok. He can take a lot of damage, and well, when he do that, it's quite easy for the second line opener to find some great angles to go in.
Exactly. So
Grok is more like a time buyer for the fighters.
the laning phase is about to begin. We're pretty much seeing I am Jago playing as Selena here in the middle lane, possibly with either one tank.
Yeah,
and it does look like it's going to be Kufra.
Grok got very high damage in the start. Look at that. Only 1 power nature can easily kill a creep wave. Meanwhile, in the middle is going to be Kufra solo.
That's weird. I was thinking that, Selena would actually join in with Kufra at the middle lane to get a little bit more EXP. But it does seem like he wants to satisfy and get the buff a lot earlier than, anything else possible.
Well, for your information, this is the first time that these 2 teams fight each other too. And now let's take a look at the first team fight. Barrier has been set up. But Ace almost falls out. So now he got away with a very low HP.
A really good steal of the buff coming in from Grok. Exactly what a Grok should do. Just dive in right in the face of the enemies and just spin. Deals the great amount of damage, and you will just deny them all of the EXP and gold.
Yeah. Top lane, Lapu Lapu having a good time farming. That's but I kind of surprised Lapu Lapu alone were under level than PSG Lemon.
That is weird, right?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I mean, Alone supposed to have like more experience than Lemon and Liam, but Lemon and Liam already level 3.
Exactly. I believe that it was just the push to try to get the buff was one of the reasons that they got it.
Selena Abyssal Arrow didn't hit anyone.
A little bit more of the wizard boots coming in on Iron Jago as well as Lemon. Pretty much understood now that Lemon is playing as the pseudo tank, pseudo mage role at this moment of time.
I risked with a bit synchro vision for the first time in this game, but it missed. And right now PSG RRQ. The way PSG RRQ say is they are very strict to their timeline. They have their own timeline of doing things. For now, they do, and they are very good at making objective done. So to stop PSG RRQ, you might have to be brave and try to contest them whenever they try to do some objective, for example, going for turtle or something like that.
Here's the thing, I believe that EVOS Esports is pretty much telling each other that, you know what, just let them take the objective, slowly play it out, and if time allows them to, then bring down one member one by one, and just let Lapu Lapu just farm more away at the top lane. That is free farm.
Oh man, coming out first with the power nature spin, dropping quite low for Team EVOS, but still hanging on to the fight in the middle. Then Liam walking away, Grok about to go down, but look at that, the first blood belongs to Carry. How is that even possible when PSG, all players are dropping so low? Double kill for Carry, just too strong.
And just like that, 5 men of PSG RRQ is congregated in the middle lane and now stealing the buff of the enemy's team. EVOS Esports have absolutely no way to defend this buff and just give it away. One to Iron Jago and one to Liam.
Oh my goodness, the way that AM Jago using his Phantom Step in order to just get through all the walls and stuff are just perfect timing and also the angle. Once he lands, he already in a perfect position to start attack. And now what happened bottom?
JPL pretty much is under siege, but hold on a second as we do have Soul rushing out with the Chieftain's Rage, trying to find why 1 versus 1. Lemon a little bit overestimated himself, dealt quite a lot of damage to himself by the turret, but in the end, Lemon did manage to turn the turret around because of all that shield that she's able to generate and get that kill.
RRQ was super strong, man, in the first 5 minutes of the game. 2,800 gold difference between the two teams, and that is the item update.
Soon.
Turtle is about to come back. I think it's time for team. They have to contest PSG RRQ. If they lose this Turtle, the goal difference will getting bigger and bigger, and it will be hard for them when they get into the mid game for Team EVOS.
At this game, it doesn't seem like EVOS Esports has a very reliable split pusher. They do not have anyone that can, you know, clear waves fast.
No Hayabusa.
Yes, no Hayabusa is one thing. Well, Soul does have can throw his swords. We can have power and order brilliance coming in from Bambi, but why would you want to waste that? Or even Synchrovision. Why would you waste that?
Oh, start with an arrow from Selena. They might dive in, will they? But they decided no because Minotaur is on his rage. If you go anyhow, go in, get stuck in Minotaur and Fury, pretty much dead. No matter how strong you are. But look at that first. Grok not that far away, spinning around with the power nature. They decide to go in. Lemon and Esmeralda. This is the reason why they pick Esmeralda, can tank and deal the damage at the same time. Spinning around for Esmeralda. It's time to go for the Turtle.
The Turtle will now retreat into his den, but Bambi goes in the power of the Order Chaos, and just like that, Chaos Darkening is just going to be retreating himself. Bambi, in the middle of everything, tries to go for Cosmic Vision. He won't be able to get himself away for now, but Ace, in the middle of everything, Selena gets the kill onto Minotaur. Finn, just like that. No, actually, Lemon is the one. And with the 3-man tank composition, we'll be able to get the 2-man that is the most important of EVOS Esports down just like that.
Cross Moon Shield, Stardust Land, Failing Star Moon, all the spells of Esmeralda just save her. Just now, she was so low, but do you see the armor? It was this big. The armor of Esmeralda is too much. This hero is OP.
Wait until we come to the mid part of the game, whereby you can't even see her health points. It was all full of shields.
Yeah, Selena missed the arrow, but I don't think that would be a fight. Liam stay in the bush. Vin come in. Kufra is ready to go for the Tyrant's Rage. You need to be careful about that. Bouncing ball first, and then Selena long range shooting arrow. Didn't hit. Nice dodge throw. Turn on to the ball. Waiting to go for the Tyrant's Rage. But they all fall back. They might come back in again from the sideway.
Liam is just going to back himself off, and of course he's going to bring down the barrier right in the middle side of the lane. And Vin was trying to go for a blind snipe into the bushes. Unfortunately, no one is within that bush. And you know, Tyrant's Revenge is just going to be wasted just a little bit. And JPL was able to sidestep that Abyssal Arrow in just a small little step.
Can it go in once again? But keep in mind that Kufra still has his ultimate, the Tyrant's Rage. And just one good clip from Kufra. Then follow up with the Selena long range arrow, and that's what I'm talking about. This is gonna dive in. Esmeralda, see how Suri can tank, turn on into the balls. They spend too much time to kill that Kufra. However, his teammates and the Kufra teammates coming in and trying to go in. Carry being they bought so much time for the carries until he plays so easy and killing everyone one by one. Look at that, and now dropping quite low. Selena got them. Even Esmeralda got a killing spree right here. I'm not so sure that Esmeralda is a tanker or the damage dealer.
Pretty much a best of both worlds coming in from Esmeralda. He got the Reaper as well as the Lightning Truncheon, so could deal a lot of damage.
Man, PSG RRQ coming into this grand final is so strong. The way they play, the procedure, and also the individual skill, especially Lemon on Esmeralda, is really, really good. As we always say that PSG RRQ, the play style, people saying that it might be a bit boring, you know, 4 guy playing around 1 guy, but it always work. Then why do you have to change?
At the bottom lane, PSG RRQ will be able to knock onto the second tier defense tower, and just like that, it is going to be down, and we have a fight incoming, and JPL to go down low.
Oh my goodness, look at that, and now shooting in a long range Elena. EVOS. And what I worry about what I worry for team EVOS is the carry, already level 11. Meanwhile, EVOS not even 2-digit level.
Exactly. Potato, Soul, and Bambi, they're all at level 9, all level 8 respectively. Calamity Reaver coming in on the Potato is gonna help a little bit when it comes to damage right now, but I don't think that it is partially enough to get any kill against RRQ for now.
Oh, look at the armor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. This is the main reason why people ban out Esmeralda. In fact,
actually, Esmeralda haven't been banned that much.
They should. But here's the thing.
And most of the time, Esmeralda being ignored in this tournament, you think?
Yes. For some reason, in this tournament, Esmeralda was not picked up that much. Esmeralda is a great hero that works almost just like the Croc. You know, you're able to face yourself against your opponents due to the fact that you have a lot of shields.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you need to pre-prep yourself with all the lane creeps. And in the meantime, the Lord knocks onto the first door, and here we have it!
Yeah, man, dropping a time on force and trying to break in for the first time. This one dropping half already for the Pirate top team. EVOS unstoppable carry diving inside. However, he being shut down by one of them. Carry is still there and just gonna kill everyone, slay everyone one by one. The game might end here so fast. Woo. Wow, EVOS got so many homework to do after this game, to be honest.
Man, oh man, unfortunately they do not quite have that time to do that homework. They have to go with it on the fly, as this is a best of 3 tournament. After all, the grand finals between RRQ versus EVOS Esports. The switch will happen soon, but in the meantime, let's talk a little bit more about